Hi, I'm Sean Carter, singer, songwriter, and worship leader from Dallas, Texas. I want to take some time today to share the story of Passion Song with you, as well as how to play it on guitar. Passion Song was inspired after a worship planning meeting for Easter. And I came home and was thinking about just the crazy events of Holy Week, the last week of Christ's life, where the same people on Palm Sunday who worshiped him and treated him as king, as royalty, a week later gathered around the cross and demanded that he be crucified and killed. I wondered how that must have been to see all of these things happen, and was drawn to the character John, who is called the disciple that Jesus loved, essentially Jesus' best friend. And he would have felt these things and seen these things with such heart and with such emotion. And so I wanted to write the song from his perspective. So I sat down and began playing a melody, and just kind of could see him alongside Jesus going into the town and hearing people worship him, singing out Hosanna. I imagined what it would be to be served communion by Christ, to be in the garden and watch him pray, to see them mock him and crucify him and hear him cry out, "Forgive them, it's finished." And so wanted to touch on all of those events and then end at the resurrection. And so I had some ideas and I recorded them on my iPhone, and the next day shared this song idea with my friend Tyler Ellison at our church office. And he was super inspired by the idea. And so together we sat down and worked on more lyrics and wrote a majority of the lyrics there at the church. And then that night I came home and finished the bridge and tied some of the loose ends together. And that's kind of how we wrote the song. It's a special song to me because it's one that just calls the listener to take the journey with John, to sense what he senses and feels and see this story as he saw it. And so I think it has real potential to make the gospel fresh to the long-term believer, as well as share the story with the unbeliever, that they may come to embrace Jesus, the cross, and his resurrection. So hope it finds good use in the church and for you. That said, I want to share with you how I play the song and the chords, shapes, and how it's done, and just the general structure of the song. It has 5 chords. It has a C, an F, a G, actually 2 Gs. I'll do the regular G most of the time, but sometimes I'll take the F and slide it up to the 3rd fret. Same shape as the F, but on 3rd fret to play a G. And then also an A minor and a G over B. The real trick to the song is following the melody that you're singing with your middle finger, doing hammer-ons. So let me show you what I mean as I sing it. Starting with a C. I was with him. We're going to go to an F and follow the melody. When he rode into town, back to C. And the crowds gathered round him like a king. And end on a G. Do it again. The smiling faces joined us, C. There's the F, branches wave and C. Though F, they were masquerading in the end on the G. Pre-chorus, where John always has a felt response. My heart, there's an F, heart rose, C in my G throat. Now an A minor, when I heard them sing. And right there I do a pull off with my ring finger to follow that melody. When I heard them sing. I'll show you again, A minor, heard them sing, end on a G. The chorus goes to F, Hosanna. Now to a C. Back to F, in the highest. To C again. Now to F, oh. Now slide to G, oh. So those are the verses, pre-chorus and chorus. Now the bridge is the big part of the song, and it has a little bit of different structure. I'll show you how that goes. It starts with an F. I remember in the garden to see when he sweat like drops of blood, to a G. F, how we beg the Father, C, to let him pass the cup, G. And I can still, there's an F, feel the anguish when they pierced him, C, in the side, G. And how F, the ground beneath us shook, C, upon the very G moment that he, F, died, slide to G, oh, back to F, oh, back to G, oh, oh. The only other variation are the final O's, when John goes from singing those somber, lamenting cries of his soul to ones of joy as he realizes Christ is risen. And so that has a walk-up that's different. It starts with an F and a slightly different melody. It goes like this, starting on an F, oh, to G, oh, now an A minor, oh, G over B, oh, to F, oh, and then I slide to G, oh, and end on a C, oh. So that's it, the things to kind of practice. Again, the hammer-ons, la-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. That and heard him say. Those two little moves are kind of really the most tricky parts of the song. So that's how I play it. And I play it normally in a singer-songwriter kind of emotive, slow, out-of-time fashion. But I certainly think it could be really cool with a full band. Maybe add a drum beat in there. Also with strings, with a string section or orchestra section. As well as, man, a choir could even be cool, singing the Hosannas along with the people, and then the O's with with John, sorry. Singing the O's with John in harmony could be really cool. So that's it. That's how to play the song. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you'll use it, and that you're blessed by it. If you do have any questions for me on YouTube, you can put the comments below, or if you use it and you have some testimony, tell me how it went over. Tell me your experience playing, singing the song and sharing it in your church. My encouragement to you as you do, no matter the style, is to really take on the character of John. Imagine that you're him. Imagine you're watching your best friend be praised, serving communion to you, crying out to God in the garden. Feel the ground shake. Hear Christ say it's finished, and respond and tap into that emotion that John would have had. I feel like as you do that, you become that character and put that emotion into it, that it really has the potential to touch the heart of believers and to call those who don't know Jesus to embrace the cross and his death and his resurrection. So yeah, that's it. I really hope you're blessed by it. Let me know how it's gone over. I pray that God uses this song in your heart, in your life, and in the life of your church and the people who hear it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for learning. And God bless you. We'll see you again.